All right, welcome back to another beautiful stream by me. So, Crow on the mound today. Hanwha facing a actual foreign pitcher today. Will be much different than yesterday, which was a bullpen day. Crow with a 4.08 ERA on the season in 7 games. Cheano looks at ball one down. What's up? What's up? For the first pitch. So a massively different game today for Hanwha and for KIA both, as catches the bottom of the zone there, and it's going to be, I'm about to actually talk about that. So yesterday was a bullpen day for KIA, and Hanwha was able to come away with a win 4-2, as that one misses inside. What's up, Neely? Whoa! So yesterday was a bullpen day for KIA, which means that they weren't really expecting to win. Today is a bullpen day for Hanwha, as that misses inside 3-1. So a very different situation from yesterday for today. So we'll see how it works. Crow is coming off the worst start of his KBO career. Last game against LG, he went 4.1 innings as he walks the first batter here. And Hanwha's got their first runner on. Yeah. Again, today is a bullpen day. Itaeyang will be getting the start for Hanwha, first start of the season. He also did pitch on Thursday, but only threw 5 pitches. So I imagine they're going to try to get him 3 innings or 1 time through the lineup, and that's probably going to be about it. So, Jung-in-Wan stepping in. Big home run yesterday for him. Was on base twice. Yeah. Neely, what are you doing up here? And that's outside. Ball 1. Jung-in-Wan averaged 184 on the season, but he does have an on-base percentage of 326. Are you in Missouri or are you somewhere else right now? And just catches the bottom of the zone. Oh, yesterday, the big home run, his first home run of the season. He is hitting 333 against KIA this season. Only 1 game, but the 1-1 pitch coming up in there, 146 on the gun. So Crow features... does have 6 pitches, but 4 main pitches. He's going to throw a slider 30% of the time, around 138. And then from there, fastball right around 149, 150. That's 30% of the time. Then changeup, 2-seam, 13%. As Jung-in-Wan fouls that one off of his foot. Makes a little bounce step over to the first base dugout, because remember... KIA is one of the 2 stadiums that has a first base dugout instead of a away third base dugout. Where am I at here? To California. And I assume you're not talking about California, Missouri. You travel more than I do, and I don't even live in the U.S. anymore. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up again. Jung-in-Wan making another start in center field. Not a center fielder, a middle infielder, a second baseman, but due to circumstances that I predicted in the pregame or the preseason show. And the 1-2 pitch, way outside. 2-2. Gotta make my posts onto the social medias. And the 2-2 pitch chopped foul down the first base line. All right, and swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So Crow does strike out quite a bit of guys. Very different from Hanwha's pitcher today. 6 strikeouts in his last game, but he did give up 7 hits, or 7 runs, gave up 10 hits. Peraza stepping in, looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Peraza. Oh. Peraza. Peraza. And the check over to Cheno, sliding back in there. Peraza average sitting at 314 on the season. He is 294 against 295 against Kia on the season, 5 for 17. Did his first home run against Kia on yesterday, the solo shot, and that's going to be a dribbler to the catcher. Picks it up and 2 away. Very similar to his start yesterday, or his little chopper in his second at bat yesterday. As we've got now 2 away. Welcome, Guang. All right, Noshiwan stepping in now. The cleanup hitter looks at strike 1 in there. 244 on the season. Yesterday struggled a little bit. Average at 244 on the season. 278 here against Kia. Struggled a little bit yesterday. Did get a walk in his first at bat, but other than that, as the ball squirts away from the catcher, but Chainho does not try to head to second, or just third, sorry. Trying to do 3 things at once right now, and I'm sucking at all of them. 네, 맞아요. 당발 오늘 당발 많아요. Is that one Mrs. Low 2-1? Still trying to get everything. What are you looking at? Of course you missed. Maybe didn't know. Huh? And swings it to that one. Tried to hold up, but not quite able to. Oh, where is it? Where is it? KBO action. All right. I don't know, man. It's so tough. It's so tough. Oh, he definitely win, Alan. Welcome, Alan. Is the Doosan game completed? All right, the 2-2 pitch fouled away. We will reset for another 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 20 of the inning coming for Crow. He's going to throw about 100 pitches usually. He's thrown 104 twice in his last 5 games. I mean, there was a couple as he swings and misses on that. There was a couple they were shut out, so definitely didn't have the lead in those games. I would say half, more maybe half. Again, with the absolutely awful hitting coach that they had. Wow, held on for the lead. All right. Kia's going to stay with pretty much the same lineup. Same way with Hanwha. Little difference in shuffling the order. So Kim Sun-bin has been struggling against Hanwha. He's in his 4 games against Hanwha. He's only hitting 100, 1 for 100. 1 for 100, that would be 10. Or 1 for 10 on the season. Hitting 100 against them. So he's moving way down into the 7th spots. Very, very similar to Hanwha, who Chae Sung is getting real close to that old Mendoza line. So Lee Tae-young on the mound, getting his first start. 7.27 ERA. I did not stutter with that. 9 games, 0-1, 8.2 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, a 1.38 whip. My biggest concern for Lee Tae-young is the home runs. He's already given up 3 home runs in only 8.2 innings. And then you have guys like Na Sung-bom, Kim Do-young, Chae Young-woo, Socrates, who can all deposit the ball into the stands very easily. Again, they're not expecting 5 innings from him by any means. So, if they can get, 1 time through the order without any big damage, that will definitely be a success. As first pitch in there, first strike. Lee Tae-young features 4 pitches, but mainly he's going to throw 2 of them. Fastball 35% of the time, about 135 to 140. And that's a first single, and there goes the perfect game as Park Chan-ho is standing on second. There goes the no-hitter, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the perfect game. And like I said, their main concern is going to be to keep the game scoreless by the time they get into their regular bullpen. As that's down into the corner. Yeah, he makes a lot of really good plays, but also at the same time he misses some that definitely should be made. But obviously not going to change him for any other third baseman. All right, Kim Do-young and shows bunts like the KBO would. You got a guy that last month hit 10 home runs and 10 stolen bases. So what do? They try to bunt. So he's hitting 324 on the season, only hitting 294 against Hanwha. And that one is crushed. Foul. 1-1. So Kim Do-young yesterday 0 for 4. So coming into yesterday's game against Hanwha, he was 5 for 13, and then now down to 5 for 17. Two strikeouts yesterday. So Na Sung-bom waiting on deck. Off to a rough start this year in his 4 games. And that one misses way up high. 2-1. So Lee Tae-young throws his fastball again about 135 to 140. Then also a fork ball, throws that 32% of the time. And when it doesn't fork, it flies. And the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Wang Youngmook grabs it, throws, and not in time. He's got some wheels. He had 11 stolen bases last month alone. That will be an infield single. Don't disagree with that call. But he's got... a little too slow with the old footwork. But not much you could do. I don't think even if he was a little better with his footwork there, I still don't think he quite gets him. So they've got runners on first and second. Nobody out for Na Sung Bum. Again, Na Sung Bum only played 4 games so far this season as he came back from injury once again. Last year was injured, came back, just absolutely destroyed some pitching. This year, 1 for 8, 125, 0 for 4. Sorry. 0 for 4 yesterday with 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Would love a little 4-6-3 double play here. As that one's bounced in the dirt. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch coming up. And gets it on the inside corner. 2-1. Let's see here. And pops that one up. Noshiwan giving chase over in foul territory, but just gets out. Kia does have a pretty large foul territory. One of the largest in the league. As you can see in the beautiful picture on your screen. Live from directly behind home plates when I was there 6 years ago. Last time Hanwha, the only time Hanwha has been good. Let's not give the wrong idea here. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch once again misses way up high. 3-2. Lee Tae-yong did start the season on the regular first league team, but struggled a lot out of the beginning. Last year, he ended up with 12 starts last year as he finally started to be put in the starting lineup as the 5th starter. Ended up pitching 100.1 innings, which is a lot for him. There's that. And one away. As An Ji-young makes a diving stop, but not able to get it out of his glove to throw over to second for the double play. And they will now have Chae Hyung-woo coming in. Almost a collision over at first base between the first baseman. Yeah, I think he actually looked and he realized that Kim Do-young is too fast and it was going to be too close. So he went with the easy outs. Now they've got to get Chae Hyung-woo here. He's got 23 strikeouts on the season. How about number 24 here? As again, the cleanup hitter batting did not play yesterday. Ended up pinch hitting. Reached base in his 1 as he swings through that pitch way down low. And then the umpire gives him the, "Oh, you should be faster, but it doesn't really matter" sign. All right, the 0-1 just misses on the outside. Alan, you watching on the on a phone, or are you watching on your computer? All right, the 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside, and that is going to be a 4-3 put out, and a run is going to score. Makes sense. I say because the you're in the vertical one. That's there's quite a bit more people watching in the horizontal. A little bit better, but if you're on your phone, yeah, vertical works out perfectly. All right, Socrates. Man, I got the. All right, let's try that again. All right, Socrates looks at strike one. Big home run yesterday for Socrates, hitting 273 on the season, 333. All right, see you later. Safe travels to Iowa. Don't worry, I'll let you know when I decide to make my presence known back home. So, as the weather warms up, Socrates warms up is basically what they're saying on TV. Whew. All right. Sorry, coughing up a storm over here, trying not to let you guys listen to it. All right, here we go. The 2-1 pitch needs to strike out real bad here. That is crushed. Center fielder giving chase, but not going to be able to jump that high. And like I said on the broadcast at the beginning, my concern are the home runs. Yay! I love baseball. Yep. Again, that's his 4th home run he's given up in just over 9 innings. 감사합니다.
너무 감사합니다.
Yes, I finally got to watch it. Yes. I mean, the problem is it doesn't shake his confidence because he's given up again 3 home runs already in 8.2 innings. It's been a thing that has always happened with Hanwha pitchers, and it continues to happen this year. Oops, that was a ball. 3-1. So, yeah, Dave, one of the, sorry, yeah. As that gets in there for a strike, and we've got ourselves another full count. So, Dave, Neely is actually a good friend I grew up with back in the States, and that's going to be a walk. Yeah, I mean that's the problem though is they really only need to look down, but that's the sweet spot for a lefty, and that's why those lefties just absolutely crushed him. So if I look at Lee Tae-young's stats, again he's given up now 4 home runs, 3 of them. So 2-2, but he's given up 2 home runs, and lefties are hitting .357 against him. So now that's gonna bring up Kim Sun-bin. Again, Kim Sun-bin, I talked a little bit earlier. He was in the 2-hole yesterday, and now he's moved way down to the 7th spot. Has hitting .279 on the season, but only 1 for 10 against Hanwha as he looks at strike 1 on the inside. Yeah. And fouled out of play, 0-2. And again, the biggest thing is he's a forkball pitcher. Forkball slider are 2 of his. So you're throwing stuff that is, one, coming in at a lefty and going down. So those 2 things, it's putting it right where the lefties love it. And misses way outside, 1-2. So that, yeah, I knew that there was going to be a problem. You got, and I talked about it, Kim Do-young, Na Sung-bom, Chae Hyung-woo, So크rates, all those guys can easily put one over the fence, and they did. And Kim Sun-bin fouls off ball number 2, but yeah, I was way up at his eyes. Ay. Oh, Hanwha. When are you going to beat a reliever or a non-reliever? Beat a starter. All right, Kim Sun-bin, the 1-2 pitch, and that is grounded into the hole between short and left or third, and another base hit. So one, in 2022, he was not on Hanwha. He was on SK or SSG. Then last year, he pitched well out of the bullpen. But again, it was more manager. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. More manager stuff where they had Han Seung-hyuk constantly starting and constantly just getting blown out. His first pitch in there for a strike. It's not letting me. There we go. And then finally, they let Lee Tae-young start, and he started well. He was 3-3 last year. Again, 50 games, 12 starts, 100 innings, 72 strikeouts. Pitched really well. Misses inside there. But he just has a glaring weakness in his game that he didn't have last year. Last year he gave up 7 home runs in 100 innings. That's fantastic. But this year he's back to his old self, just giving up a lot of home runs, and that's going to be a single to right as our round comes to Lee Sung, and they're going to have runners on the corners at first and second, and a 4-0 lead. And I'm going to guess that they're going to leave him out there to just eat some innings, because again, it's a bullpen day. They don't have any other choices. talked about it yesterday. Yesterday they were facing a bullpen pitcher who was making his second start, but his first start was like 3 innings, so not really much. Today they're facing an actual starter, and they have a bullpen guy, and it is not going well. As the number 9 hitter takes his first at-bat of the day, and that is stroked into the gap between right and center, and is going to roll to the wall. I love baseball. I love baseball. I love baseball. I love baseball. Crow's like, all right. Crow's been warming up over there for 25 minutes. Poor Kids Club members. And that will be the end of his day. 2/3 of an inning. 6 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, and he is still on the hook for the runners on the first and third. And I don't like using this screen in the first inning. I need to update the hits here. Jang Ji-soo will be making his appearance now. Well, oof to the ERA, but his ERA was already over 7, Alan. His ERA coming into the game was 7.27. So, yeah. Not a, yeah. Now at this point, you got to hope that Jang Ji-soo can get them out of this inning before any more runs score. So, again, I talked about that I was hoping they were hoping that Itae would basically make it to the 3rd inning or one time through the lineup. Unfortunately, he did make it one time through the lineup, but unfortunately, that was in the 1st inning. All right, so runners on 2nd and 3rd. Park Chan-ho, who already has a double in this inning. And there's Valorant. Jang Ji-soo, 5.87 ERA, 7 games, 7.2 innings, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, and a 1.57 whip. Fastball, slider. And that's going to be a Squibbler Moonyeonbin over to his right, picks it up, and we've got the end of the 1st inning, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the 1st inning. Whee! That was fun, guys. That was fun. They only got 5 runs. Like, I'm trying to find some sort of positive. Only 5 runs. That's good, right? Yeah. I don't know. Hanwha. All right, we're back. An Chi-hong will lead things off for Hanwha, down 5-0 at the after one inning. We'll see how they can, if they can bounce back, at least make this interesting. Again, Crow was just sitting there for 25 minutes. Hopefully, that means that Hanwha's going to get at least one run back, maybe two. All right, An Chi-hong. I wish we had a runner on second. And looks at ball one at the bottom of the zone. So An Chi-hong hitting 262 on the season, 286 against KIA, 4 for 14 on the season against them, and looks at strike one down the old middle. An Chi-hong used to play for KIA, went to Lotte, and then at Lotte he struggled a lot against KIA as he fouls that one off. And the pitch that he just threw there, again, Crow throws a slider, but it's also kind of a just a sec, I gotta change something here. Also kind of a sweeper pitch that's everybody's been throwing lately, and that is a pitch that is very, very difficult for a lot of Hanwha hitters to actually hit. So I am a little worried about that as he pops that one foul. First baseman under it, and that's going to be one away. So again, he throws. All right, Moonyon Ben will be stepping in. Yesterday had a 2-hit game, 2 for 4 yesterday with a double and a single, and has allowed his average to come up to 241, 273 against KIA on the season, 3 for 11, and that's going to be a ground ball to No Sungbin and Kim Sungbin and over to first, 2 outs. So much for getting a run back as Chan Sung steps in now. Chan Sung has observed the curse of the captain for Hanwha. And has been moved down to the 7th spot. He is hitting 0 against... He is hitting 0 against KIA on the season in his 2 games, 0 for 7, 204 on the season, and swings and fouls that one apart, and 1-1. Has already taken his time down on the second league and then came back up. And fouls that one off again. And he's really been swinging at a lot of pitches way out of the zone. And I'm going to say right now what they're going to do. So his last 4 games, he's hitless, 0 for 13. And right now, they're going to go with a pitch out of the zone, down, away, out of the zone. He's already set up there. Here it comes. And that's a strikeout. Like I should be coaching. That was quick. I mean, they are. So there's obviously an issue when the coaching staff is clapping up foul balls. It reminds me of what is it? Now I want to say Little Big League, where it's his idol, and he's clapping him up because he did something that is expected. When someone does something expected, especially in baseball, you have to think about why. And I'm not talking about getting a hit. Obviously, that's a little bit different. But when a pitcher throws a strike, that's not a reason to get super excited and clapping up a storm. When a pitcher gets a strikeout, yeah, that's the time. But the coaching staff is sitting here clapping him up whenever he fouls a pitch off down the middle of the zone. But Jang Ji-soo is back out there on the mound facing Kim Do-yeon. Singled in his first at-bats. Looks at strike one. 0-1. And there's a diving catch by the shortstop. And Hwang Young-mook showing why he keeps playing at this league and not sent back down. Nice catch. The guy has been doing everything on both the offensive and defensive side since his call-up, as Na-sung-bom looks at the ball one. I want to say he was born in 99, and he is making himself known this season as he's hitting well above 300. Has one game that he does not have a hit on the season. So quickly making himself a name for Rookie of the Year in the early season, as that one misses way up high, 2-1. So Na-sung-bom grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bat. A diving stop by the first baseman. Still looking for his first hit against Hanwha. And that's fouled back 2-2. So Jang Ji-soo, 7 games this year. 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, 5 runs, 5 earned. 276 batting average against, as he tries to go inside and runs that count full. 3-2 is Na-sung-bom is now looking at his second full count of the day. And yesterday, Hanwha wins against a bullpen pitcher that I know the coaching staff is kicking themselves. As Na-sung-bom pops that one. No Shi-won gives chase over into foul territory, up against the wall, and misses. Tosses it in. So, again, they made a visit to him yesterday, and he was already over his career high in pitches. But they still kept him in there, and then Jung In-won ended up putting the difference, basically, into the stands. Gave someone at one of the picnic tables a very happy souvenir. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up. sets up in down the middle. And that one is rolled over, but foul. And misses outside, ball 4, and he will take his base. Jang Jisoo, former Kia Tiger, came over last year. I believe he came over in the trade that brought Han Sung-hyuk over and sent Byung-hyuk over to Kia. Now, what happened to Byung-hyuk? I don't know. He is not on the main roster. I know a lot of people were very upset with the fact that he was traded, but he really had no place to play. So, Chae-young-woo, that's bounced over, and he will take his sweet time over to second base as that wild pitch is 1-0. So, let's check here. Byung-hyuk. Oh, I don't want that team. I want Kia. So Byung-hyuk hitting .333 down in the second in the Futures League. Has not played at all in the first league. And that one is fouled away. He was upset he missed that one because it was down the middle. And that's going to bring it to... And the 1-1 pitch coming up. Chae-young-woo 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded into a 4-3 RBI putout in his first at-bat. And that one's in the dirt. Good block by Park Sang-un. And, whoop, wrong one. I moved everything to give you guys a better experience with my broadcast, adding in some extra stuff to perform a little bit better, and I got to get used to the new positioning of things that are just a little different. And that misses way outside. 3-1. Kia's problem solver. I think that's what that says. Whoa! I shouldn't be singing. And that's going to be lifted to the left. Back at the wall. Jumps. Doesn't make the catch as it falls down onto the ground. And Na Sung-bam is going to slowly chug his way home. And they will walk Socrates to get to Yu-sung, which makes a lot of sense because Yu-sung is only hitting .467 against Hanwha. But they would like to put the double play in order. Yu-sung hitting .336 on the season. So now we got runners on first and second. First pitch way outside, ball 1. Yu-sung, yeah, only .467. And misses low ball too. Does have 24 strikeouts on the season, but does also have 14 walks. On the season, he's hit into 5 double plays. Hit on into 10 double plays last year. So obviously they're thinking, let's get a ground ball double play out here. But that would require him to throw something close to the strike zone, as that one goes about 50 feet. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's the pitch. The 3-0 pitch. Get me over fastball. He backs away out of the batter's box as the pitch is being thrown, and that's going to be 3-1. Only hitting .295 with runners in scoring position, which is lower than his regular average. So that's a strike in there for full counts. Can they get the strikeout here? Again, he wasn't even there was no swing attempt at all on that. All right. As the Hanwha and Kia fans sit together and just misses. Looks like a strike on the zone. Poor Hanwha girl is going to become a meme. All right, here we go. Jang Ji-soo trying to get out of another difficult inning here. Kia's already scored 1 run in this inning, 6-0, 5 in the first inning as they batted all the way around. 10 came up to bat. Right now, base is loaded. Kim Sun-min, who singled in his first at-bat, is now stepping in. Kim Sun-min again moved down to the 7th spots as he was been struggling against against Hanwha. First pitch swing, and that's popped up. Pak Sang-un giving chase and under it, and that's 2 away. Kim Sun-bin is going to get a stern lecture as he walks into the dugout, whether it's by the hitting coach or himself in his head. I don't know why he would be swinging at first pitch against a guy who just walked somebody. That was a huge out, and that was an awful decision to swing on that first pitch. All right, Han Jun-soo, the catcher, stepping in, single and an RBI in his first at-bat. Looks at ball 1 there. Trying to adjust my hair here. It's getting a little bit in the way. All right, there we go. All right, the 2-0 pitch coming up. Sets up on the outside and gets there, but that's going to be a single in between second or short and third, and they're going to score 2 more runs. I love baseball. I love baseball. I love baseball. I love baseball. As it is now 8-0. I love baseball. I love baseball. And we will go to our third pitcher of the game for Hanwha, as they have made it all the way through 1 2/3 innings with the first two pitchers. Lee Chung-ho will be coming in. Lee Chung-ho. Well, on the bright side, fans can leave the stadium early. What else? Fans watching at home can turn this channel and go outside and enjoy the weather. All right, we are back. Lee Chung-ho on the mound. One game, no runs given up so far, as he gets strike one across there, the big lefty. Yeah, no, there's no international viewing basically this year. Nothing legally. And catches the outside corner. 2 strikes. 0-2. They should. It's on SBS. 안녕하세요. Yeah, it's on SBS. I'm like the TV that's right here is the actual cable channel, and that's fouled. Not fouled. Oh my God, that drops in just inside, and that's gonna score another run. I love baseball. I love baseball. Yeah, so starting on the 1st of May, there's no more free TVing. If you don't have cable, what I can suggest is get online. I assume you have Coupon. As here we go with the first pitch in there for a strike. What I suggest is getting on Coupon, and you can buy an antenna, an HD antenna for like $20. And that misses inside 1-1. And then you can watch HD, SBS, KBS, things like that. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. 3 outs, and we've come to the end of the misery that is Hanwha's second inning. As once again they have batted around 2 straight innings. Yeah, it's been a fun one. Hanwha's on their 3rd pitcher. And welcome, Nick, by the way. Nick, I was able to pick up tickets for Saturday's game in the outfield. If you still want to join me and my buddies out there for some English conversations and possibly, quite possibly, some souvenir hunting, as plenty of home runs, I'm sure, will happen. If you don't want to go, let me know. All right, perfect. I got in the outfield, I got the front row so that we have like massive leg room. Oh, I live in Daejeon. I'm a Hanwha fan, man. All right, we are back here for the third inning. Hanwha down 9-0. Right where they want them. Right where they want them. Lull them to sleep. Lull them to sleep. All right. Pak Sung-an looking for his first at-bats here. And let's get his death march going for Nick. I think, where did he go? Yeah. And misses outside. Hanwha hit well yesterday, but that was against a bullpen pitcher for KIA, as he fouls that one away. Hanwha has, in the last month, the last time that Hanwha beat a non-bullpen starter was Ryu Hyun-jin, as he goes around strike one. Was Ryu Hyun-jin whenever he pitched against Doosan, and that game actually was the last game that Brandon pitched because he was hurt after that. So, yeah, KIA, if they wouldn't have, like, I can't believe they kept their starter in that long. I cannot believe they kept their starter in. He was starting, but he's not a starter. Wong Sung-myuk fouls that one up, back up against the screen, 1-1. Yeah, they definitely should not have kept him in that long. I can't believe they kept him in after he. They went out to visit him and they still kept him in. I couldn't believe that. Like, he had already thrown a career high number of pitches. Like, I don't know why. And then, yeah, like, it was the difference in the game. And I guarantee that, 100% the coach is like, yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I should get the loss on that. And that misses low, 2-2. Mookie is flashing the leather over at short, and a chopper to yeah. Not until they got to the bullpen. All right, gonna flip the lineup back over for the first time for Hanwha. J&O walked in his first at bat, looks at strike or ball one way out of the zone. Swings through that ball as it drops out of the zone. Whoa. Did he go? Nope. 2-1. And fouled out of play. 2-2. You going to the game tomorrow, Aaron? And they're saying, get the ball down, get the ball down. Doesn't get it down, and that's going to be a inside the line. That's going to be bouncing into the corner, and he's going to be standing on second base. Hanwha with their first hit of the day. We are only in the third inning, not the fourth. I need to change that. I must have hit the wrong button. Yeah, we should definitely bunt here. 2 outs, perfect time to bunt. Jung Eun stepping in again. The big day yesterday with his first home run of the season.
감사합니다.
Yes, I got to see it again. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much. That is a lot of Jung Eun merchandise, as we've got a 1-1 count here. And swings through that pitch again as it drops out of the zone. This is the biggest issue for Hanwha, I want to say, on a offensive standpoint, is they really happen to swing through a lot of pitches way down in the zone. That falling out of the zone, falling towards the bottom of the zone. Very, very common occurrence for Hanwha, as he just gets a piece of that and keeps the count at 1-2. Hope I'm not catching a cold over the holiday weekend. All right, Jung Eun, the 1-2 pitch. Love to see a walk right here. Get that pinch count up a little bit, as instead we're going to swing at a ball that should have been a ball. And that'll do it for the Hanwha.
너무 감사합니다.
Oh. Yes. All right. Hanwha does have their first hit, and that is an important stat. Not getting no hit again by a foreign hitter. I've seen it once. I would like to not see it again. So Kim Do-young is leading off the third inning here for... This game is so bad. 9-0. 9-0. 9-0. Like, how do you get excited to broadcast 9-0? Let's look around the league. Doosan held on to win 3-2 against LG. KT up on Kium, which means if KT is able to hold on, that would mean that Hanwha would fall down to the 9 spots. Lotte is losing to Samsung 2-1. So basically, all the games. I don't know, but it needs to. They need a mercy rule. As well, here we go. The start of the third inning for Kia. They've already batted around twice. Pak Chan-ho has 3 at-bats. Kim Do-yeon, third inning now, and he's already up for his third time. Lined out to shorten his last at-bats. Looks at strike one down the middle, 139. Hopefully, Hanwha, now that they've got a lefty out there, maybe a little bit better, as that's going to be chopped foul and 2 strikes. If they're down 15 by the 4th, it's already been 2 hours, and they're just going to call it a game anyway. And catches the top of the zone, and Hanwha's got their first strikeout on the day. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. That only took way too long. Oh yeah, definitely. Comeback is started. Just needed that first strikeout and that first hit. You could pretty much just if I was a betting man, I would definitely put all my money on Hanwha from right now. All right, is that first pitch just misses, but that one is lined into the gap as Chano cuts it off, but Na Sung Bom is standing on second. And Kia is now 1 hitter away from having What are you talking about? I have all the faith in the world for Hanwha to win the rest of this game. And if you believe me, you deserve to lose all your money. All right. Che Hong-woo stepping in, doubled in an RBI in his last at-bats. And grounded out to a 4-3 put out with an RBI in his first at-bat. 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And that's going to be a single in between short and third. But he didn't get an RBI this time. Let's look on the bright side. He is he's got a hit, but he didn't get an RBI. So there's always that. I'm just trying to figure out something. And Socrates, a chopper to first, and that's 1-6-3 double play, and that is going to end the inning. Like I said, here comes the comeback. They were able to keep them from scoring. If that does not say comeback, I don't know what does. I'm telling you, the game is just starting for Hanwha. They were expecting a 6 o'clock or a 6:30 start, and they just got the memo that that was not a warm-up practice. So it should be okay now. I'm going to have to change something real here. All right, we're back. Top of the fourth. Hanwha just got warmed up. They are ready to do this baseball thing. Peraza is going to lead off here. He's going to easily get on base. Hey, Peraza. Just wanted to see his first pitch. No big deal. I've watched them score 16 in an inning. And ball one. And it was the only 16 runs they scored in the game. All right, here we go, Hanwha. Peraza, you've got this. The 1-1 pitch and swings through that one. No, they won. So Peraza leading the way for Hanwha, a 163 WAR. Cheon-ho second. Won-young Mook with a .5, and that is not good. Not that he hasn't played well, but the fact that he's only played half of the season is the issue, as that bounces and 2-2. I just want to think. I try not to think about how Hanwha would be if they had last year's foreigners. As that goes down once again, chasing that pitch way down below the zone. And again, it's another pitch that they're going to go for. I mean, you have to think that they're going to throw another. He's going to throw another slider sweeper here through the two seam for a first pitch strike, and then again they're setting up down low, and there he goes, swings through that. And the crazy thing is, O'Grady is playing with Cincinnati now. That misses low. Ball one to Noshi-wan. Yeah, I actually thought Birch was going to pitch extremely well. He was killing it in spring, but then got hurt in that first game. And Noshi-wan lifts that into right, under it, and that's 2 away.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you. All right. That's going to bring up An Chi-hong. An Chi-hong fouled out to the first baseman in the first at-bat. Looks at strike one. Down the middle there. And swings at a pitch in the other batter's box, and that's 0-2. Go again with that pitch. And here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Park Chan-o picks it up, throws, and that's going to be 3 away. And Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 4th, down 9 to nothing. Well, on the bright side, Hanwha is doing their best to make this game quick. What else? They're making sure that people don't get dehydrated out in the sun today. And what else? Yeah, what else? So, Yu Sung is going to lead it off for Kia. He is the only Kia player not to have a hit in this game so far. Not by any of his doing, as he's been on base both times from walks, full count walks. That's a big dance stage. That's like 10 rows of dancing. Jung Shiwan in for Hanwha, a 5.40 ERA, 10 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 hold, 10 innings, 7 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a 1.5 whip. Oh, did you go out there? And first pitch swing, and that's going to be a 4-3 put out. Did you go out there today or yesterday? Yeah, it's pretty clean because it just opened. I hate to see it in, like, I don't know. I thought about going out there, but like, how much possibly could they have that I don't already have, or that I would ever want? So that pitch is lined into center field, and once again, a second single for Kim Sun-bin, as he is now 2 for 3 on the day. So now you're looking at who has not had 2 hits on the day. You should just get some unmarked uniforms. And then get Big Kiwi on the back. All right. Hanjusu, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, 3 RBIs. And looks at ball 1 on the outside. You talking about the uniform bag? You can always. Do you want the print on or the jasu, like the actual marking, like the stitching? And the 1-1 pitch coming up here for Jung Shiwan, and that misses outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Whoa! Good play there by Park Song-an to stop it from going to the backstop. Yeah, that's 3-1. Yeah, that's a. Because I'm saying you could you could grab some of it and then get it custom made, which is the exact same price if you were to have it done. And that's going to be another single, as Kim Sunbin is going to trot into second. And they've now got 2 runners on once again and 2 straight hits. That is his 3rd single of the game. And that's going to bring up Chae Won-jun, who is also 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Yeah, I prefer to get some into the season stuff, just because for me it's I'm trying to get different sizes, because I have some that I wear in the summer, some I wear in the spring and fall, and some I wear in the very start and very end of the season, that are bigger so that I can wear layers underneath it. So Chae Won-jun looks at strike 1 on the inside, and that's the wrong button. We'll try that one instead. 0-1. So in Chae Won-jun, double in his first at-bats. You're lucky you're a Hanwha fan. So one suggestion I can make is don't get the authentic ones. The authentic ones are smaller and shorter than the replica ones. So I have some authentic ones, but I rarely ever wear them. Yeah, I almost only get the replicas now because they're just longer and they're actually much bigger. So the 0-2 pitch coming up. That's lined into the Kia fans. Oh, did you get one of those? You could just wait for next year whenever I'm the manager and you can get my name and number on the back. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's chopped foul. Keeps it 0-2. That's right. That mom does not look happy to be at the stadium. And that's another foul ball. Keeps it 1-2. 0-2 again. Jang Shi-won. Jang Shi-won has been a pitcher who's come in important situations earlier this year, but well, you're back just in time to see the comeback start, Alan. Sounds good, Dave. I will see you once Hanwha starts winning. And that misses way up. Again, Pak Song-an earning himself today with that snag. Yeah, they got a hit while you were gone, Alan. Pretty big stuff. They got a hit. I can honestly, actually, I was at a game that was not at this bad, but it was pretty bad, as that's another foul ball. I was at a game 2015 against Lotte. It was one of the benches clearing games where Hanwha's manager ordered the pitcher to hit the Lotte players. And they ended up losing like 15-4 or something like that. And another foul ball out of play. Oh. All right, once again, the 1-2 pitch misses way outside. Ball 2. Oh, here comes pitch number 10 of the at-bats. And that's fouled off. Here comes pitch number 11. Very surprised at the bell-bottom look of the pants for Hanwha's players. They've gone from way too tight, and now they're into the bell-bottom look. It's a very interesting transition. And a floater, Noshiwan, giving chase up against the fence in foul territory, and that's going to be 2 away. The 11 pitch at bat ends up with a foul ball caught. But as a I watched I want to say 2 months ago, I watched the top 10 greatest benches clearing brawls of the KBO. Hanwha was number 10 and number 1. All right, Park Chan-o is stepping in. He hasn't been up for an inning as he chops that to second, picks it up, and ladies and gentlemen, that is 2 straight innings without a run given up. Right where they want them. Just exactly where they want them. Lull them to sleep and plot your move. Crow already with 6 strikeouts on the day. Is he going to tie his KBO high? I believe his KBO high is 8. And that was in a win against LG. All right, Moon Yun Bin going to lead things off for Hanwha. Grounded out to second in his first at-bats. Looking to get things started in the 5th inning. Kind of time to get at least 12 runs this inning. I think it's time. And just like that, ball 1 low. Crow, 62 pitches so far. Pitch number 63 coming in, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base and a 4-3 put out the second one. Hey, at least he is consistent. Once again, I'm just trying to find something. All right, Chan Sung stepping in. He is 0 for 8 now against 0 for 8 against Kia, and looks at ball 1 in the dirt. He is 0 for his last 14, I believe, in his last 4 games. Average down to 202 on this season at this point. Just got a question: is when is it time? And that is a single. It's time right now. That's what time it is. And this rally is started, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. A hanging breaking ball over the middle of the plates. And it's a line back right up the middle. Here comes the rally, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it here. Pak Song on, stepping in. Struck out in his first at-bats. Looks at the ball 1 low. And here comes the most important pitch of the day. Pitch number 67. Swings nice. Fox on called up once Che Jae-hoon went back down to rest after his injury, and ended up staying up because EJ Wan, 1, is not producing, and 2, also got hurt as he swings at that pitch on the outside. 1 and 2. So EJ Wan, I believe, got hurt sliding into the backstop or the dugout or something on a foul ball. It was during the week, but I wasn't able to see it from my seat as the dugout itself blocked what was actually happening. Since I was at the game, obviously I can't see every little angle as he fouls that one straight back. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And fouled up. First baseman gives chase into the dirt and catches it. 2 away. All right. Mookie stepping in. I really wish they would get him some music. 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded back to the pitcher in his first at-bats. Looks at ball 1 on the outside. 344 coming into today's game. 500 against Kia in his 3 games, 3 for 6. Again, in 19 games, he's already second in the team or third in the team in WAR, which is not something that is good. As he fouls that one back and out of play. I think he actually had a glove to catch that. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sets up on the inside, up and in, coming up. Floats it back over the plate, and that's going to be foul away. 1 and 2. Seems like they have quite a bit of a plan of attack here against Wang Young-mook as they've gone upstairs a couple times now. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Looks like they're setting up down, and that's going to be just gets a piece as he fouls that one away. Stay alive. 1-2. Crow is showing a little bit of signs of wear here as sweat is building up quite a bit in Wang Youngmook. And that's going to be a 4-3 putouts. As Hanwha does get another hit. They have now doubled their hit total, ladies and gentlemen. Doubled their hit total on the day. Now it's just a matter of time before they break through. Why does this keep changing on me? All right, Hanwha. Here we go, middle of the fifth. Kim Bum-soo will be coming onto the mound for Hanwha as they are going to blow through every single pitcher they have in the bullpen. So as we take a look, Lee Tae-young pitched 0.2 innings, gave up 6 hits, 1 home run, 5 runs. Then from there, they went to Jang Ji-soo, who pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 3 walks, and 4 runs. From there, Lee Jung-ho. Lee Jung-ho pitched 1.1 innings, gave up 3 hits but no runs. Jang Si-won pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits but no runs. Now Kim Bum-soo is coming out onto for the 5th inning as he will face Kim Do-young, Na Sung-bum, and Choi Hung-woo to start out. 7.36 ERA, 14 games, 1 hold, 11 innings, 15 strikeouts, 9 walks, and a 1.45 whip for Mr. Bum-soo. All right. Kim Do-young will be in the box right now for Kia as they're just going to keep playing the video of him. 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout in his last at bat. Looks at strike 1 on the big slider from Kim Bum-soo. Kim Bum-soo is, again, one of the harder throwing lefties. Kim Do-young batting from the right side and swings through that as it drops out of the zone. 0-2. We'll take a little seat down on the stands. It's a rough day. He's probably tired from cheering for all 9 runs as that one misses way low. Ball 1. Time for a little snack. A little home run ball. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And, nope. The excitement is really in the stands for today's game as I'm calling a baby's eating abilities. And that's rounded foul. All right, let's get back to the baby. It's way more interesting than this baseball game. Come on now. Kim Bum-soo looks like he's changed gloves. I used to have a black glove with a blue stick figure. It really will be. And the 1-2 pitch, and that is skied into the air. Souvenirs for the young fans in the outfield. Sorry, there are definitely no outs in this game. That is a big bag. And that one's way over Nasang Bomb's head. I think that's their home run celebration thing, I guess. And in there for a strike, 1-1. All right, Nasang Bomb 1 for 2 on the day with a ground out to the first baseman, a walk and a double, and swings and misses on that. 148 off the bat, 33.1 degrees, 115 feet off the four seam. And that misses way outside, 2-2. Nasang Bomb averaged up to 200 now on the season after that double in his last at-bats. Oh, this is fun. And have a seat, sir. Yes, I'm on the old high fastball. Why are they re-showing this home run? They've got 10 runs. Why do we have to focus on this one? All right. Jae Young-woo swing and a miss on that ball way out of the zone, 134. Dance, old man, dance. Got a sign that says if you hit your 11th home run, I will dance. And I have not seen that old man dancing yet. As that misses 1-1. And that one misses 2-1. Kim Bum-soo has really struggled as home run, again, giving up home runs this year. Given up 5 home runs now in the season, and he's only pitched just over 11 innings, 11.1 innings now, giving up 5 home runs. There he is. There's the man of the hour. And that one's lifted left field. Chano gives chase and catches it at the line. That is 2 away. Yeah, I mean, high fastball. Definitely think there's something with the ball. So Socrates making his way. He was grounded into a 3-6-3 double play last inning. But also has a 2-run homer and a walk. Intentional walk, that is. Looks at a ball 1. And that one swings through that one, 1-1. I don't even know if they could ever even get a kid's picture of me. There's that one, Mrs. 2-in-1. Tesu. Spring 지나도. Spring is past. And swings through that at the bottom of the zone. 134 on the gun. 2-2. Here comes the strikeout for Mr. Kim Bum-soo. The second strikeout of his day. Here it comes. I'm calling it now. And like I said, strikeouts number 2 by Mr. Bum-soo. All right, that will take us to the bottom of the 5th, or the end of the 5th, which means it is time to refill your beverages and all of that fun stuff. I will be back in just a few.
우리를 보라 이글스의 승리를 보라 희망의 날개를 펼치고 날아보자 하나 이글스 꿈의 이글스 감동의 이글스 언제나 승리뿐이다 패기와 정열뿐이다 우리 꿈을 향해 모두 함께
Alright, well, I'm back. Yay. We got a new pitcher here for Kia Che Ji-min, .60 ERA, 16 games, 1.125, 15 innings, 11 strikeouts, 12 walks, and a 1.27 whip. And Che-no will lead things off for Hanwha in this 6th inning as they try to make the comeback from down 10 with a wasted bullpen. That's going to be shortstop. This is another time where he's been cruising that they've just decided not to burn him out. And Jung In-won steps in. Jung In-won 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls that one back and out of play. So they've in another game, he only threw 78 pitches, and they pulled him after 5 innings. Another game, he 93 pitches after 5 innings, and they pulled him. Hadn't given up any runs. Another game where 6 innings, threw 104 pitches, but they pulled him. So it seems like a pretty normal circumstances here as the 0-2 pitches low 1 and 2, as they seem to kind of be saving him. When they get a big lead like this, there's no need to run your pitcher ragged. And Jung In-won grounds that one a 4-3 put out for the 2nd out of the inning. As the cheerleaders for Kia have donned the costumes. We've got Ash from Pokemon and some other random characters. All right, Peraza. 0 for 2, a ground out to the catcher and a strikeouts. No matter what, he has the benefit of the doubt as his song is awesome and everybody loves singing it, so it doesn't matter. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Misses way up. Did have a home run yesterday as he went way down almost to his knee to golf one into the picnic tables. So over on the right side now, 2-0, and misses low, 3-0. Does look like it once again clipped the very, very bottom of the zone, but the ABS says, nope, that one's a ball. And he will take his base. The hardest job in the stadium, the cheer captain for the Hanwha Eagles, trying to make everybody stay happy when everybody just wants to leave and quit watching Hanwha. As the kids have taken over onto the cheer stage for Hanwha as No Shiwan swings through that first pitch. 0-1. No Shiwan was 0 for yesterday. Did have a walk. 0 for 4 yesterday. 0 for 2 today. Struck out, flew out to rights yesterday. 2 fly balls to rights, a ground and 2 ground outs. And that's going to be a little bloop gonna fall in front of the left fielder. And we've got runners on first and second. And another hit for Hanwha. The 2-out rally has begun, ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. 2 Outs himself, An Ji-hong, steps in. They just needed to get to that bullpen. Yes! Single! The fans rejoice as the runners on first and second. 2 outs. An Ji-hong here. 0 for 2 on the day. Fouled out to first base and then grounded out to short in his last at bat. And grounds out one 4-6. Steps on the bag. A beautiful middle infield connection. And that will end on the 6th for Hanwha as they now go to the bottom of the 6th. And they are still looking for their first run. But they had 2 runners on base that time for the first time in a very, very long time. So we will, I guess, call that good. I don't know. I don't know about anything anymore. I don't know about anything anymore. Okay, who's going to be coming out for Hanwha on this bottom of the inning here? Pak Sang-won will be making his appearance for Hanwha, as they will be, I assume, going pitcher per inning. Hanwha, yeah. 2 walks, 3 hits, and 0 runs. So Pak Sang-won, 8.31 ERA on the season, 11 games, 1 loss, 1 save, 1 hold, 8.2 innings, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and a whip of 2.08. He was the closer to start the season and severely struggled and was removed. So that is going to bring up Iusung, who is looking for his first hit of the day. Again, he is the only Kia starter without a hit on the day. He has been on base twice, but he's still looking for his first hit as he looks at ball 2 on the outside. Again, he walked in the first inning and in the second inning. And that misses inside and almost hit him as he jumps back out of the way. 3-0 in Pak Sang-won. 8 walks, 8 strikeouts. Definite control issues, and especially with a whip above 2. Not going to expect a lot. And that one's literally middle 147, and he's taking the whole way. All right. Enjoy dinner, sir. If not, hopefully you don't have to watch any more of this, as we've got ourselves now a 3-2 count coming up as he fouls that one off. And swings through that one, and that's a strikeout. His first, and he will be once again searching for a hit, maybe later on. Battles back from a 3-0 count to strike him out. Kim Sun-bin is stepping in. He's 2 for 3 on the day after dropping down to the 7 hole. 2 singles and then a foul pop up to the catcher. Looks at ball 1, making it 1-1. Just missed on the outside. Kim Sun-bin, number 4 for the WAR top 5 for Kia as he looks at strike 2 at the bottom corner of the zone, and that's going to be 1-2. Kim Sun-bin with the flow out the back of the helmets. Doesn't swing at that one. Kim Sun-bin does, he strikes out a little bit, walks a little bit. 17 strikeouts, 15 walks on the season. And that's going to be a chopper 4-3 put out for outs number 2, and quickly 2 away. Pretty much the comeback is started, I'm going to say. As Han Jun-soo, the catcher, making his way up. 3 singles, 3 RBIs on the day, and that catches just the inside corner. 0-1. And there we go. 3 away. 1, 2, 3. The first 1, 2, 3 of the inning. And the comeback, once again, like I said, has started. Yeah, I mean, you give up 9 runs in the first 2 innings. And, their leadoff batter hits twice. It's tough to do anything from there because you're already deep in that bullpen. So we're going to have a new pitcher, Jun Sang-hyun, will take over for Che Ji-min. Alright. Moon Hyun-bin stepping up to lead off for Hanwha. He is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts to the second baseman. Just wanting to let the other second baseman get some chances. 5.65 ER, 16 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 7 holds, 14.1 innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a 1.19 whip off the screen. Off the screen. There we go. All right. Here we go. So, Moon Hyun-bin stepping in. He's going to be facing the righty this time. Oh, I really wish they would upload a better quality of this song because it is awful. Maybe I should just record one at the stadium because it is really, really bad. All right, way up high, 125, and that one just barely is caught by the catcher. And that's lifted up the 1-0 pitch. Socrates under it, and that is going to be a out. All right, Chan Song, who finally got himself his first hit of the season against Kia in his last at-bat. The single, 1 for 2 on the day, and looks at the ball, one misses outside. All right. And swings at a pitch, falling out of the zone again. Fouls that one out of play. 1-2. And Chan Song has just not done well this year. That's all there is to say. You can't sugarcoat it any specific way. He kind of struggled in the second half of last year. I want to call it the home run curse, as he pops that one. Catcher gives chase under it, and that's 2 away. Again, oftentimes in the MLB, people don't like winning the home run derby because when they win the home run derby, they end up, it changes their swing basically. And from that point on, they just don't hit well in the second half after the home run derby. And he did the same. But he's had a tendency to not play well in the second half way back when he was with LG. So can't put it all on that, as Pak Sang-on steps in. He looks at strike 1. Pak Sang-on 0 for 2 on the day, struck out and then popped up to the first baseman. And looks at strike 2 on the inside. I often make that mistake that I say third baseman when I mean first baseman, because the first baseman is number 3, and that's how I write it down. As he goes down, gets that, loops it into right, and that's a running catch. And yeah. Three away. And at this point, let's just make the game go by quick so that I can go take a nap. And no point in coming back now. Let's just get this thing over with as soon as possible. All right, we are back. Who's on the mound now? Jangmin Jae on the mound now for Hanwha. as he looks to continue the 1, 2, 3 innings that Pak Sang-won started. Jang Jae-min. Jang Min-jae. So Jang Min-jae, 4.26 ERA, 4 games, 0-1, 6.1 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a 2.21 whip. All right, here it comes, the 0-0 pitch. In there for a strike with the big cloud of rosin. The best part of Jung Min-jae pitching is the big cloud of rosin that flies up every single pitch he throws. And that one misses outside. 1-1. Lee Do-yoon will take over at shortstop. Wong Young-mook some time off before the 2 o'clock game tomorrow, as that's going to be... Was that foul? Really? All right. Well, I guess that was a foul. All right, here we go. The 1-2 grounded to second. Moon Hyun Bin scoops it, throws over to first, and that's 1 away. Why is this? All right, that's going to flip the lineup back over. Park Chan-ho, 1 for 4 on the day. Led off with a double and has gone 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts to the second baseman and a fly out to right. And that one misses way up high. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch fouled off as he tries to check his swing. It was a strike anyway, as it was the top of the zone on the ABS system. So Park Chan-ho. It's really weird. So they were trying to basically to catch an action shot where they're doing the same face that they do in their baby picture. That one is in there for strike 1 and 2. Jung Min-jae, not a big strikeout guy, but I am a fan of Jung Min-jae. I'm not a player fan. I don't cheer for any individual players because they're just people. But Jung Min-jae and gives up the single up the middle. So again, I don't cheer for any individual players. I cheer for a team. Because again, they're just people who play a sport. Don't ask for autographs or anything like that. So, but he seems to do whatever is needed for Hanwha, and like having guys like that is huge. He'll come in, he'll start, he'll come in at the end of the game, he'll come in out in a blowout, you know, and he just always is ready. And I talked to a former player. Former player is like, yeah, the great thing about Jung Min-jae is he loves competing and he's always listening. He's always trying to learn. So having that is, and a guy, and I still can't believe how young he actually is. As he just looks like he's 40, but I think he's in his lower 30s. Did just sign in the off season. So Jung Min-jae 90, so he's 34. He turned 34 in March. So it's not like he's an older player. He just looks like he's in his 40s. As it swings through that, and there's the strikeout. And 2 away now for Hanwha. Let's get this game over with. The big cloud of fork ball breaks down. All right. Kim Do-yeon, no. Do I have my... Not, oh, that's why. I didn't have his single in there. So, Na Sung-bum now stepping in. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a walk, strikeout, and a double. And that's why I'm all confused here. We had a pinch hitter. Hong Jong-kyo. And here we are. 1-1 counts. 2 outs. Runner on first. Pak Chan-ho on first with his second hit. Na Sung-bum swings as the ball breaks down out of the zone, and that's going to be 1-2. Na Sung-bum does strike out a large amount of times. And seems to really be struggling to find himself back and find his way back here since he came back from injury. And there she is as Jang Min-jae walks off, struts off, saying, "I am the professor. You just got taken to school on strikeouts number 2. All right. All right, Hanwha. 8th inning. You got 6 outs to not get shutouts. Can you do it? 6 outs to not get shutouts. You've got Lee Do-yeon leading things off. Let's see if they leave him there for playing third, or if they have someone else go in to play third. He's an infielder. And I don't know all the other team's players that well. So Socrates moves to right, Chae Won-jun. So lots of switches here, lots of changes. So I will try to update you with him. So first, let's start with the pitcher, Kim Gun-guk. Kim Gun-guk on the mound. Other than that, we have third base is going to be the pinch hitter. Jong-kyo. Then from there, looks like Socrates moves to right field. All right, Lee Do-yeon, let's get you going here as you look at strike 1 on the middle. All right, let me again try to get some more stuff. I had Socrates wrong the whole time. I had him right the whole time. He wasn't in right, he was in center. Kim Ho-young will take over in center field. Socrates moves to right. I had that incorrect the whole entire game, and nobody said anything to me. Thank you for not making me feel bad. But we have got ourselves a 1-2 count here, and he holds up his swing. 2-2. So Hwang Young-mook once again goes hitless, 0 for 2. This is the second game he went hitless. Lee Do-yoon took over in the field in the last inning, 281 on the season, and he swings around and gets a piece of that. So Lee Do-yoon did have one at-bat yesterday's game, ended up striking out in that one at-bat. And another chopped foul. Ay, ay, ay. And misses inside. That's going to bring the count full 3-2. And that might be the first full count that Hanwha has had, honestly. That might be. I think maybe Peraz's walk was on a full count. No, his was a straight. And there we go. We've got the leadoff runner on base. All right, so Hanwha with a leadoff runner on base for the second time on the day. First time would be actually the leadoff walk to start the game. Chan-ho, first pitch swinging, fouls it away. And it's 0-1. And another foul ball. 0-2. It's so hard to shut out a team, but I don't know, man. It is hard to shut out a team in the KBO, but Hanwha looks absolutely awful. All right, Jung-won looks at strike one. I wouldn't take it. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that chops that one foul. 0-2. No, I don't. Not at all. And not only that, they also have to stop Kia from scoring. And that misses way outside. I mean, Hanwha has 3 hits on the day. One by No Shiwan, who's going to come up next. And then one by Chan-ho, who led off the had a hit in the third inning. And then one by Chan-sung. And that's lifted into center field. He's given chase. The left fielder comes over, and that takes it. And that's 2 outs. Right. That's what I'm saying is I don't think one, Hanwha scores, and number two, I don't think that Kia doesn't score. Because Kia has their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up who are all hitting over 300. The 0-1 pitch coming up to Peraza here, and that is chopped foul. 0-2. Peraza once again hitting himself in the head because he's swinging at pitches that are just dropping out of the zone, and just a huge hole in his swing. I think he just really struggles with off-speed pitches that drop down out of the zone. He ends up falling down to his knee so many times, and there they go. They go down again as he fouls that one off. Keeps it 0-2. Do they come upstairs? That's the thing. Is at this point, you know, you've gone down. Curveball, fastball. He's fouled it off. Do you go upstairs? Yep, there they go. And misses inside, ball 1. So they've gone curveball in for a strike, then a fouled off fastball low, then a fouled off forkball low. Moved up, back upstairs with the fastball. And I got to think that they're going to go back downstairs with another forkball, trying to get him to chase out of the zone here. And left it up a little bit, fouls it away. And okay, they tried the forkball there. I got to think maybe curveball. Keeping it down. Again, pointing down. And they went curveball at the top of the zone. Just like a shade. And that's 3 away. As Peraza strikes out for the second time on the day. And Hanwha is down to 3 outs left. Just trying to avoid the shutouts. But G-Money, doesn't the -9 mean the score has to be within 9.5? So 10-1 or 10-8 or something like that, right? That means it needs the 9.5 under means you want the difference in the score to be less than 9.5. Right. Yeah. And that's what I was saying is I don't think Hanwha scores, and I don't think Hanwha keeps Kia from scoring. I still think Kia is going to score here. So Kim Gyu-yeon will be coming in for Hanwha. Another pitching change. Yeah. Double fists in those home run balls. All right. Chae Young-woo stepping in for Kia. And ball 1. Right. So they have to win by 10. And that's 1-1. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is they have to not lose by 9. Or not win by 9. Or Hanwha has to not lose by 9 or less. And that's 1 away as the fly out to center field. And we are 5 outs away from this game being over. Oh, this isn't the 9th inning. My score thing is off. Now it's saying 3rd inning. How about there? There we go. All right. Socrates stepping in, looks at ball 1. Socrates, 2-run homer in the 1st inning. Intentional walk, ground into a double play, and a strikeout in his last at-bat. The 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 149 on the gun. Ship. Shipjan Chai. All right, it's fouled away. 1-2. No, it's the bottom of the 8th now. Sometimes my buttons don't register, so I hit them again, and then they double register. So it's the bottom of the 8th, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Socrates goes down, gets it, floats it into center field. Jung In-won running underneath it and catches it on the run on the inside. And that is 2 away. Jung In-won making his 2nd start in center field. Again, last year was a second baseman, struggled defensively and offensively. So they moved him to left field. He actually played really good defense in the left field, but wasn't able to put it together offensively. Went back down to the second league, came back, played second base, and then yesterday they decided to put him in center field. He played good center field. Saga Chong, first at bats, first pitch swinging. Kim Tae-yeon is apparently taken over at first. So apparently there was a bunch of changes that I didn't know about, but that is a 4-3 putout to end the 8th inning. We will go to the 9th. Hanwha down only 10 runs. So Kim Tae-yeon has taken over for An Chi-hong over at first. Let's see if I can change some of this stuff. Kim Tae-yeon. See if there's any other changes I missed. Okay, and I wish they had a bit of an announcement. So Lee Jin-young is actually in right field now instead of Peraza. Kim Tae-yeon is over on first. Okay, that takes care of the Hanwha side. And I believe Sagotan will stay in it first. So Jung Hae-young will take over on the mound for Kia. Jung Hae Young. So looks like Kim Tae-gun is in at catcher, and Lee Chang-jin is in left. I'm not going to change these things. Just know that the Kia is not correct. We are the top of the ninth here. I will change it if they end up batting, but I'm not going to change it now. No Shiwan stepping in for Hanwha, leading things off here in the ninth, or the 10th, ninth, down 10, trying to at least get one run so they avoid the shutouts. And that pitch is way up high. And No Shiwan lifts that to one, skies it up, out of play. And 1-1. Yeah, they didn't blow a lead. Oh, that's a good thing, right? And misses their ball too. And way up and in, ball 3, 3-1. You just got to get some runners on base. Runners counts more than runs at this point. You only need 10 people to touch base. That's it. And there is a shot. Goodbye. There goes the run. And there goes the 9 inning, the 9-0, the 9.5. Yay! Hanwha scored! Yay! No. I'm glad you didn't take it either. Ouch! I wouldn't put 500 won on a KBO bet. All right. Kim Dae-yeon, and that's going to be stroked right to the left fielder and one away. But Hanwha didn't get shut out. That is like a victory, and Hanwha's manager is an idiot. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I wouldn't put 500 won, which is like 50 cents. All right, Moon Hyun-bin now making his way. I know. I'm saying, I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is, the KBO is way too crazy. I wouldn't even put 50 cents on a KBO bet. I just, despite how much I know about the KBO and how much I watch the KBO, it's too unpredictable. All right, and there's another single. We've got ourselves a rally brewing, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a rally brewing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is started. Moon Hyun-bin with a single. Will only need 8 more runners, 8 more base runners. That's all they need. And Cheon song. Chae Sung, first pitch swinging, lifts that one into no man's land as just catches it. And 2 away. All right, Pak Sang-un. All right, Pak Sang-un stepping in. He is 0 for 3 on the day. A strikeout, a pop-up to the first baseman, and then a fly-out to right. Just need a single here. No point in hitting homers. And that's a ball 1. And that's a single just in front of the center fielder. And that's going to be 2 runners on, ladies and gentlemen. As the single puts only 7 more base runners needed to tie the game. Only need 7 more base runners, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. It is pretty much just put the W in the win column for Hanwha, because it's coming. Ito Yoon stepping in. He has walked in his only at-bat on the season, or only at-bat of the day, and looks at strike 1. He's seen what he's got, so now he knows exactly what it's coming. Hey, you. And swings and fouls that one. 0-2. Two-out rally. Yes, they can. Didn't go. That's ball 1, 1-2. Only need a bunch of walks and some singles. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And that is going to be blooped in front of the right fielder. That's going to score another run. And Hanwha is almost completed the comeback, as it is now 2-10. Here comes the comeback. Moon Hyun Bin going second to home. One, they're showing what it looks like twins. One twin is super excited. The other one's like, God, I want to go home and get some ice cream. And Chae-Oh is now up to bats, looks at the ball 1. And we've still got runners on first and second. 2 runs. Only need 8 more. 6 more base runners. That's going to be a chopper. The 4-3 ends the rally and the game. But Hanwha scored. That's a win in my book. As, yeah. All right. That will end it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha managed to get 2 runs in the bottom or the top of the 9th to keep from getting absolutely blown out. Again, they lost again. The last time that they beat a actual starter was the 11th of April. And that starter happened to go on the DL directly after that. Absolutely abysmal game from the starts. 5 runs in the first inning. They batted around in the first inning and the second inning, putting up 9 runs. From that point on, Hanwha's just going pitcher per inning, trying to get done with the game. Can't expect much. It was a bullpen day. Yesterday, Hanwha won against Kia as Kia was going with a bullpen day. Today, Hanwha goes with the bullpen day, and they get absolutely obliterated. So, they lost 10-2. They scored 2 runs, but they didn't have any errors. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow for the rubber match as Hanwha tries to win a series for the first time in well over a month. And again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.